Okay, so I did talk about, there will be no more Mexico, right? Okay, John chapter 16. I have told you this so that you will not give up on your faith. You will be expelled from the synagogues. The time will come when those who kill you will think that by doing this, they are serving God. That's what my father had to say to me. And and there was a lot of churches that deceived a lot of the young people because they were in rebellion. And these young people who took the bait and they told them, if you believe, if you just pray out loud, they don't understand that people were listening to them. And the devil was giving them what they wanted. It's like, oh, I just want a place to stay. I just want a car. Oh, your credit's fine. Oh, you're great. Oh, you're approved. Oh, yeah, you're approved. Okay. And these kids didn't know how to wipe their own butt. They didn't know how to keep a job for 30. They didn't work. So when the enemy gave them car, house, vacations and stuff, they didn't know how to handle it. They had no idea that they were playing in the devil's den. Now it's time to repay. Now they're jumping from place to place. They're going to be homeless. They're going to be hungry. The best thing that they can do is go back home. If they make it back home. They done went all over the world. They done went here. They went there. They're flying here and they're flying there. And they don't understand that the devil, man, and all these churches, it was a scam and a scheme. And they are not hearing from God. So if they were hearing, they would obey. And they be making videos in their mother's house. They be sitting there telling each other the truth on YouTube. Like, listen, the devil had me out here janked up. You hear it? You hear me? Jacked up. I thought I was rich. I thought I was this. I had all, I was buying stuff, Bitcoin or whatever, this credit card, and traveling here, traveling there. Thought I was somebody. Had the flyest cars, had the this, had the, bought my mama car and everybody, and people like, see, he done did it. Nobody's gonna tell, that this generation is, nobody's gonna tell me I can't be a millionaire. I can't be a millionaire. You want to be the first millionaire in your family and prove your father and your mother wrong? Listen, them movies got y'all all twisted. Hollywood did some job on you young generations. They made you believe that you can act a fool on YouTube, on these social media streets, get an apartment, get a mansion, and you don't have to work with your hands. The enemy made you believe your hustle and grind was acting a fool and recording it. He locked you up in a house, a nice house, with your wife and your kids, and said you can make money staying home and filming your children and getting pregnant. Get pregnant so we can have more content. Let's get engaged so we can have more content. Let's fly here and there so we can have more content. Then the babies start dying. Then the dad starts getting sick. Then other YouTubers start dying, getting sick, on live, people dying, getting shot, on live. This is what America loves to see. My dad is going to give these YouTubers, these Instagrams, these TikTokers, a nightmare that they're going to want to unsee. These young people are going to want to unsee what they are seeing. That they love to drink down so much other people's demise, other people's lives. You want that? Coming to a house near you, in your houses. Everything that you sat down and watched on Netflix, okay, everything, even on PureFlix, they try to act like, just deceive the masses on, like, everybody had power to do this and that and this and that and other thing. False. Witchcraft. It's not pure. It's filthy. That's why I don't watch those shows. It's because they made people like, if only you believe what? If only you believe you can fly, go ahead, try it. Human beings, just try. Try to fly. That's basically the faith that PureFlix was teaching people. They did everything to make you not believe in me. I'm the golden ticket. If you believe in me, and see, that's what they didn't emphasize. This is what they didn't tell you in my book. Man is taken out. If you believe in me, that my Father sent me, I'm sure I said it a couple of times, but not enough. If you believe in me, and see, this is what these churches want you to believe, that if you just believe, I believe, I receive it. I believe, listen, all those pastors believe it and receive it. They are either going to be dead or in jail or die by famine. Them and their children, all of them. They are false prophets, and all they did was make more false prophets. And anybody who's defending them, they are going to feel the wrath of my Father also. Marcus Rogers, everybody. He thinks, that I'm with Chris. You signed that contract too. You guys still want to believe that Jesus is a man. Long as you put out that Jesus is a man and it's not Jesus is actually a woman, we'll help you open up your $1 million church. Married a witch. Had children with a witch. He's had plenty enough warnings. Everybody's have had plenty enough warnings, my dad told him. You better start saying that love is Lord, and she is a woman. She is the true living God, walking, breathing on this earth. And her videos are such and such and such and such. But nope. Jesus. My dad said, okay, keep that accursed crosses in your house. He knows the angels, he's coming. He's coming. Wherever you have crosses, wherever you have Michael Jackson paraphernalia, is it paraphernalia? Or anything of the beast. Went out and got tattoos and all that stuff. Got loans to build your houses. Go on vacations. To woo your wives when you didn't even like her. But for clicks. Pretended that you had money. And you had, pretended that you guys were in love, and look at the ring and look at, he proposed and he don't even like me. Tell the truth and shame the devil. My angels are not out there doing that. They probably started out like that and then they found out, oh, wait a minute, she's the truth. This hurts. See, they learn quick. They're like me, like, oh, that hurt. Yeah, I know, I'm doing the wrong thing. Let me get up out of here. I'm on the wrong team. No, your man is out there creeping. Oh, he working all that. No, he wasn't working all that many hours. Ain't nobody around that time from 2019 on up to today. Men were talking about, I'm working overtime. No, they weren't. They were working overtime in somebody else's bed, whether it be same sex or different sex. They were working overtime at somebody else's house. It is what it is, girl. I didn't come to bring peace. Not for this kingdom. When my kingdom comes is peace. It just hurts you because you don't want to hear the truth. The truth hurts. It hurts to heal you. It hurts. Fire hurts. But sometimes you gotta touch it to believe it, right? And so when you touch me with your mouth, your deeds, and your words, with your words, your thoughts, and your hands, ow, that hurts. Some of them didn't learn. They were like, oh well, I'll touch her with my hands. And see what happens. Drew back a nubs. That wasn't enough. I'll touch her with my words. I'll call her this and this and this. Car accident. That hurt. Like, lost a leg. Like, I mean, how many body parts do you have to lose, or how many friends and family and babies do you have to lose to recognize that you are touching the wrong person? Now, what you do to human beings, that's you. That's you guys. But me, not to be touched, not to be blasphemed. Never, ever, ever, ever. My dad gave y'all time for that. And he took note. Believe me. He took note of every single person. And I just saw a video. This girl said she got hit by a car and she had no scratches or anything. Girl, she's about, oh, I wasn't ready. That was just a warning saying how suddenly your death is coming. Only my Father can make you see something that you thought you saw. And drive your butt right on out there to get hit. It's because you are claiming Jesus. You church people gonna die in your sins. You churchgoers, Jesus saved my life. Jesus saved. No, it was my dad's saying, repent or you're going to die. Believe on her. But y'all want to believe a man. Jesus was a black Jew. Yet, no. Jesus was a black man. He's a black man. He's a black man. No. Jesus was brown and a woman. Jesus was Hebrew. Black man is a Jew. Jesus is a Hebrew, brown-skinned woman. Judah from Africa. Where all the witchcraft comes from. In my land, we didn't do witchcraft. We don't need to. I don't have to do witchcraft when I know my God, when I know Him. My women didn't do that. But Africa is Esau. The men over there and the women over there, they're loyal to men more than they're loyal to each other. Them some jealous women over there. They will fight you over a man, pastor, or a man. Mm-mm. No ma'am, no sir. Hebrew women don't have to fight over a man or be jealous over a man because we're love. A man is just attracted to love. Does not matter what she has on. It's just the kindness and the gentleness of the soul of the Hebrew woman is attractive to her husband. And he knows that if he does wrong, she's not going to chase him. She's just not. I've always been like that. It's just like, okay, I'll give you a chance. You hurt me, but when it's over, it's over. I give you the side eye. It's just like, there's no coming back to me. And I'm okay with that. I was always okay with being single. You know, take me out, go out on a couple of dates and everything, but getting into relationships with men was not really something I looked, like I said, just hanging out with like my brother, his friends and stuff like that was okay. But music and dancing was like my thing. You know, I like to go out to clubs and dance and stuff. And loved it. Love it. Music was my thing. And dancing. Men. Not my thing. But I did know that I wanted to be a wife to one man and have a lot of children. You know? I know that I was wife material for a good man. So, once I'm over you, I'm over. I'm done. There's no looking back. There's no looking sideways. There's no trying to maybe. Mm-mm. Once I try again and it's over, it's really over. You know, when I was sleeping, there was only really 2 people that I tried to get back and make it work. But it's like, okay, I'm good. It was always never... I stayed single long enough because I do believe that, and I'm not bragging on myself, that men were always attracted to me, but dad just did not let them hold on to me, and especially black men. I don't believe I ever had a love lasting relationship with any of them. No, I can't think of one. They're all Gentiles. But this one is written in the sky. Written in stone. So he's the only one really that makes me smile. And think of love and romance. Like, for the first time in my life, I have romance in my life. Like, real love. These Gentiles, they didn't know nothing about romance. What do they know? Most of them were younger than me anyway. You know? They didn't know nothing. But this man. Yes. Can't say too much anymore. I'll tell him face to face. You guys can't know. You won't know. Gonna be cut off. You're not gonna know. Face to face. Then face to face. Okay, so let me continue to read. It says people will do these things to you, Yana, because they haven't known you or me. But I have told you these things. My dad's reminded me. I've told you these things so that when the time comes for them to do these things, you will remember what I had told you. So my dad was just saying, you'll remember what I told you when this starts to happen. And how they set up these churches were so angry that they hooked up with the government to try and take me down. They were so angry. And they pulled in these kids that were rebellious. Okay? And they pulled in the devil's kids. And he told them to get tattoos. And I mean, it's a mess. And it's still a mess. And people are paying for they're paying for them trips. They're paying for them dinners. Like tenfold. They're paying for all of this. They're sitting there like, I can't believe that it was going to end this way. I can't believe that I got to sell everything or give everything away just to get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And now they see that all these things that they're selling is not even worth what they spent it for. They chose to serve money. People, places, and things. They said, oh, you know what? I want it now. I can't take my time and get money. So you telling me if I follow her, right, I got to wait a couple of years. But if I follow him, I get car, houses, trips, blah, 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 blah. A lot of people chose to follow him. They thought he was Jesus. He might have thought he was Jesus. Yeah, everybody thinking he was Master Jesus. Oh. Even my angels, the men in black, was like, man, you know you ain't Jesus. But you'll soon find out who Jesus is. For real, for real. It's like, who died? What? Oh, no. I'm done. I'm out. Oh, no. And then he found out who he really is. He's an archangel. He's my angel. And then he's like, oh. After I almost died a couple of times. Don't forget, he's human too. Michael is human too. Until we get together. By my dad's power, I am delivered. He's not going to let any man, any human, deliver me from this. My dad's like, I can deliver my daughter when I want to. I don't need human beings to do what I can do. I'll just do whatever I got to do. I'll use them. They're my servants. Human beings. Man is dad's servant. That's why he said, my servant Jacob, my servant. They serve her. She served them already. She led them out of Egypt. She gave them money, even though Satan was acting like it was his, but it wasn't his to give. But he let Satan use it to act like he had it. But he didn't have it. He didn't have it. Because my angels behind the scenes was looking and saying, oh man, he's going left. He going all the way left. That was like, get him back on track. Get him back on track. And the elders started speaking to him. You ain't right. You ain't right. Stop getting advice from this young generation because they stupid. They stupid for real. They are stupid for real. Anybody I'm dealing with under the age like a 50, 60, they're stupid for real. They are stupid for real. They're playing with fire. They think they're on my level when they talking to me. My dad has something for them. If they don't look at me like I'm an elder and talk to me respectfully, I know they're destined for fire. They talk to me like I'm like, I know when a spirit talks to me like I'm their girlfriend, like, you know, and they know my age. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Now, my generation that's coming, they will call me Miss Bruce. They won't call me by my first name until I'm married. But those who know me, they call Miss Love. That's love right there. Yeah. Queen Beautiful, right there. That's her. That's her. Okay. The work of the Holy Spirit. I did not tell you these things at the beginning, for I was with you, but now I am going back to my Father, okay, who sent me. Yet none of you asked where I am going. And now that I have told you, your hearts are full of sadness. And I know while I'm telling you guys that you guys will see me no more. You won't see me. You will not see me on your screens for a while. You guys are going to be sad. There's going to be no more listening parties or nothing like that. It's over. But I'll be back. And now I've told you, your hearts are full. Now that I've told you this, your hearts are full of sadness. But I'm telling you the truth. It is better for you that I go away. Because if I do not go, my helper will not come to you. Meaning, I have to go away. That my Father won't come and help by his Spirit fill you guys with joy and peace and wake you up to the point where you guys are able to do good instead of bad. You know what I'm saying? And I have to go to him so that he's pleased, so he's happy enough to do that for human beings. If I don't go to him, he's not going to be happy to do great things for human beings. So I have to go back to my Father, a place where there's quiet, there's peace and quiet for me to commune with him on behalf of the planet, the people on the planet. You know? And that's why I'm still flawed a little bit. That's why I still wish death on people. I'm not fully there yet. You know, I'm not fully there yet. So that's why I still mess up, and I don't know all the things that I know yet, because I'm not in a place where I feel safe. Not that I'm scared to be here, but I'm not in a place where I feel comfortable. I'm not around people that I trust. I don't trust these people around me. Although I speak kindly to them and I'm nice to them, I don't trust them. I don't, like, if they're here today, gone tomorrow, oh well, should have repent. I don't shed a tear over them. It is what it is. No, I don't feel anything. But around my family, my people, something happens to them, I'm like, whoa. My heart is like, oh, it's terrible. I will mourn for each one of them that falls asleep. But they are not going to fall asleep like in tragedy. They'll fall asleep because it's old and they're old enough to fall asleep. But I'm not worried because their spirit is going to go into their children or their grandchildren. So it's like they're coming back. But it's still mournful because they won't be with me in that same, that same age where we could talk and hang out. They're little children. They're in a baby's body, But I'm going to bless them anyway because they're in my holy land, So it's not, they don't die, So they get to live and still live in the Holy Land and enjoy their childhood over again. They're blessed forever. Okay, so these are the ones that, were with me in the beginning. Very few of them, but it's enough. I love them. They're my babies. But I am telling you the truth. It is better for you that I go away, because if I do not go, my dad will not come to me. But if I do go away, then I will send him. His spirit will come to you. And me coming home, me asking him to bless my people, bless this country, and make things flow, like purify this country, but put smiles and joys in the people's faces. Until I get home. And I'm no longer blind. My dad opens my eyes to see right away when somebody's lying. I'm not second guessing. I'm not apologizing for anything. Because I'll know for sure, like, oh, so-and-so was on their way here. I don't need somebody to call me and tell me. I'll just know that fast. Because I'm home. He is in me and I am in him. I actually would be like, tell so-and-so not to come here today because they're on their way. They are packing and they are down the street. That's how. And that could be starting every day, like me coming that closer to knowing really all things is happening every day. I'm transforming every day. I gotta stop this video, guys. I love you. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.